Alfonso's here, the godfather of the game. Many years of wisdom, remember his name. Speakers on stage, they'll drop the keys. Unlock your power and seize the breeze.
All right, we are here in Edmonton for our Real Estate Wealth Expo. We're excited, a lot of people coming in. What's happening? How you doing? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Yes, we're here in Edmonton once again, and the room is filling up nicely. We got a lot of our vendors here, and no, it's good. It's good. So if you're in Edmonton, come and visit us. We're going to be doing big things. We got Calgary tomorrow, and the Cash Flow Summit on Monday in Lethbridge. So looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be amazing. And let's have a look. Right before the break, we'll do part number 2 right before we break for lunch. And then in the afternoon, I got 2 additional parts. But by the time we're done this presentation, you're going to have a real clean. Most people are taught to chase the market. No one is taught to profit from any market. And so my presentation will come to you in 4 different parts. And so we have part number 1. Someone, and they didn't come. They said, well, I got something else going on. Raise your hand. What happened with those guys? So what happens is we tend to follow what everybody else is doing. And that's what we want to talk about today. We're going to get to all market knowledge and perspective. I like that.
Real estate updates, new trends.
New trends, see what's going on.
I don't know why you say it's the best business.
Okay, we'll talk about that in just a moment. Good. What about over here?
It's because we do have a lot of left-leaning Edmontonians, and that's all fine, and they've got great...
Navigate CMHC financing like MLI Select, manage construction, and support lease-up and stabilization.
What do you guys got to say?
Hello!
Devin just said to me, we should do some social media posts.
See Alfonso going crazy.
I said, Alfonso's got us covered. We're doing
That's what you got to do. All right, my friend, what's your name?
My name is Pallav.
Yeah, and what brings you here?
Well, I'm just trying to learn about real estate. Started my portfolio, so wanted to browse more, spend some time with people who have some more experience, and trying to gather as much as knowledge as possible. And yeah, just having a good time.
Surcharge on top.
What do you got to say, sir?
Hello. Come to expand. We're going to see you in May. Is there like a city you want?
Yes. And I was going to have to place the furnace. But none of these things concerned me because I knew I could get a second mortgage. And I was going to have to place the furnace. But none of these things concerned me because I knew I could get a second mortgage. Being a real estate investor, I really didn't. I had a wonderful job. I had a wonderful life. And today I'm going to share a little bit about my experience, a little bit about some of the things that I have learned along the way. Keeping in mind, I'm not a financial planner, I'm not an accountant or a lawyer, but these are my...
Park areas like Alberta Avenue, Macaulay, Boyle Street, you guys know those Montrose. And before then, I was always looking for opportunities that I could kind of get out of my 9-to-5 job. I don't know if you guys can relate to me, but I grew up in a family, and as a kid, I still remember this. When I was 3 years old, I asked my mom.
We arrange those networking activities with intentional networking. We have
The headline, or do you actually read the article? Have you learned how to read a news article? Knowing you'll look into the future and say, why Edmonton? As an example, it could be Stony Plain, I don't care. So we have a term that we call what's behind the curtain, or what's behind the headlines. Because many of you read the headlines, don't you? We all do.
What are you guys?
What do you say? Action, action, action.
Hello, everyone. You guys are missing not to be here.
Hello, Wealth Genius family. And if you're not Wealth genius yet, you don't know what you're missing.
What are you gonna say?
Listen, if you want to advance in your investing career, you gotta be in the right rooms, and this is exactly where you should be.
We're about to make history. I am in the Chateau Laurier that has been here for 114 years. And over the past 114 years, we've seen dignitaries here, we've seen presidents, royal families, we've seen the who's who of the world. When they come to the nation's capital, they will stay right here. And guess what's next? Expand, baby. Expand is coming to Ottawa for the very first time, and we are about to make history right here in the Chateau Laurier. We just signed the contract, and this is going to be the venue that we're going to have for our amazing 9th edition of the Expand Investor Conference. And you see the elegance, you see the size. We're going to have close to 1,000 attendees here. We're going to have over 100 vendors. We're going to have over 60 different presenters throughout the weekend. This is going to be wild, guys. You have to come to our next Expand May 1, 2, and 3. May 1, 2, and 3, 2026, our 9th edition of our Expand Investor Conference. And there's no better time in history to get involved with real estate and to optimize and maximize all the opportunities that are happening right now. But you got to come to this conference to figure it out. With 60 plus presenters, we're going to talk about U.S. investing, raising capital. We're going to talk about multifamily. We got this massive stage coming here. We're making plans. We took on the entire venue. If you're coming in from out of town, you can stay in this beautiful, beautiful heritage building that's been here for 114 years. This is going to be our best and biggest Expand yet, and you can't miss it. All you got to do is look at the information down below, get signed up, and we'll see you